Hey guys, Cole here. Welcome back to another Raid Challenge video. I was just about to log in on my BlueStacks account to buy the daily gem pack from here because I also get the Google Play points. If you guys don't know about this, it's an affiliate since forever for me, BlueStacks, and this is basically the reason that you want to have it. First, to play extra accounts on, and second, to also get those Google Play points and basically get cheaper packs as you go on. Definitely check it out. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that this popped up for me. I had no idea about this. Plarium did not tell us anything about the Black Friday and Cyber Week announcement here that we're gonna have a 10x starting tomorrow, November 22nd and November 23rd. More ancient shards that are gonna be used for Prince KYMAR and Mishinagi. From ancient shards is gonna be a 10x for those champions. Duchess, Lilithu, and Lady Kimi from sacred shards on Wednesday. And then Thursday, it's going to be Raqqa, Vile Tide, and Riho Bone Spear from Void Shards. These two are the least good champions out of the mix in terms of using your shards to get them. Mishinagi and Prince KYMAR, these two are the ones that I want to get more of. I want to get Mishinagi at least one time. And Prince KYMAR, of course, I would love to get more. But let me take you into a little bit more details about those two champions and why I think those are just the top of the 10x list that we have available. So Prince KYMAR is the champion that you want to have and use for resetting your team skills and making your runs way quicker. He works great with a seer and any other poison explosion comes out there, and he has the A2 skill which places enemies to sleep, so he's an amazing champion for arena as well, and an A1 skill that applies poisons that is useful for dragon runs and ice golem runs also. He's got a spirit aura, right? A speed aura there for 30% extra speed in arena battles, which is very good for when using champions such as Sifi along in the team, where Sifi does not have her own speed aura. You use Prince KYMAR in there in the lead slot, and you also get that benefit out of it. It's a very known combo of Prince KYMAR, Sifi, and usually another two champions. It all depends on the setup that you're running, but Prince KYMAR, amazing champion, and you'll see lots of people going for this for sure through the Ancients 10x. But you know, remember, 10x events are kind of bad and very costly. I don't have the shards for it. I'm thinking about it, but I'm also gonna go on short holiday for 3 days. I'm gonna be spending money there. I think it's better to spend my money there instead of here, unless we get very good Black Friday offers, and I'm talking proper Black Friday offers, like not last year but the year before that. I think we had proper ones. Mishinagi, another amazing champion for clan boss, Hydra, dungeons, anything you take him in there, you're gonna see his value coming in. This is basically because of his passive, where whenever an ally attacks an enemy under a hex, this champion has a 50% chance to team up and join the ally's attack. This is huge in terms of extra damage potential. He applies his own decreased defense as an AoE and decreased attack if there's a hex already, which he applies, and also does a buff removal on his A3. So very good synergy with these two skills. And A1 does an HP burn on the enemy that he attacks. This works with his passive. So these together make Mishinagi a must-have if you are going for Hydra. But of course, these 10x's have champions that are always must-have, right? Cold Brew, you always do these videos about 10x this and is the best one and all that. Yeah, but that's how they sell them, and it's the reality that if you're gonna be opening shards, if you're tempted, then I'll be explaining why those should be the ones you tempted for. The sacred shard ones, I have both of them, okay? I have both Lady Kimi and Duchess. Duchess is the #1 non-void champion in terms of carry potential. She can carry a whole team to stage 25 of dungeons. The team must have some synergy to beat the boss, but she will carry it. She has a huge kit, which is amazing, and this passive becomes even better as we get stronger and stronger content. This is crazy that she reduces the damage we take by 25% and 15% from bosses as an AoE, plus her perfect veil which she applies, which also reduces damage taken by 15%. So it's the combination of these two skills make for a lot of damage mitigation. Well, it's damage reduction, not mitigation. Damage, I think. But but she is so good. Block debuffs, increase attack also works for teams that you're using for the arenas. There's the veil buff that she can apply, which is the lesser version of the perfect veil. And she also has a continuous heal buff plus a big revive on a short 4-turn cooldown. She's huge for the Hydra, can be used for the clown boss, can be used in arena for sure. Offense, defense, tag arena, and she's got a very solid A1 as well. Very strong. Lady Kimi is used as a, I would say, she's used as a, how can I say it? Stat multiplier. She's a stat multiplier in using her in teams because she can apply a block buffs, which is kind of usual if buffs are removed from enemies. But then she's got an increased accuracy buff, which is huge for arena. That really helps you push through those high-end, high-resist teams that you face. The boost in Terminator is also solid, and an increased speed helps everybody be speed-tuned. So have in mind that Lady Kimi is huge for the arena, and I would say is a top 10 arena champion. It all depends what else you've got, of course, to make that synergy work. Great passive right here. Whenever this champion plays a debuff, she also decreases Terminator by 5% for each debuff placed. Whenever this champion or an ally receives a debuff, fills the Terminator by 5% for each debuff received. This is huge as well. And then we've got attack all enemies, decreasing the accuracy and decreasing the speed. This is huge. Basically helps you a lot in terms of making enemies not be able to apply the debuffs on you. The decreased speed, the decrease in Terminator, huge. And the A1 is Terminator manipulation with Terminator reduction that she has. So huge thing that Lady Kimi has is this. And this is from Sacred Shards, which I would say be mindful of. These two are very huge carry champions, but be mindful of, we haven't had a Sacred Shard not 2x, Sacred Shard guaranteed event in so long. So don't go waste your Sacred Shards if you are expecting a good guaranteed champion. But it's highly likely that the next guaranteed champion from Sacreds, it's something from Sylvan Watchers, like they did with, I think it was Lady Kimi. It wasn't from Sacreds, but it was Lady Kimi that was offered like in the very few guaranteed events that we had after the initial launch of Shadowkin. I think Lady Kimi was in the ancient ones, not Sacred, but I expect to be Sylvan Watchers. It's all up to you guys and how you want your teams to be in terms of the champions that you're going for. But, you know, it's 10x events. And then finally, we have, which one was it? The Vile? Was it Raqqa? Vile Tide. I don't like this champion at all. She's a good carry, but she's a lesser Duchess. She is very similar to Duchess. Increases attack, removes all debuffs, and a shield. No block debuffs buff, which is insane. That Duchess has it, and the Void champion does not have it. 3-turn cooldown though for the cleanse. Revive all allies, and then placing the block debuffs. Here it is. We'll place the block debuffs even if there are no dead allies. Here's the block debuffs. It's on a separate skill though, so you can have this and the increased attack. So it's one or the other. Good passive, which fills the Terminators of allies. This is very strong. As a Void champion, very solid carry, but I would go for, if I had to choose between the two and spend my money on to progress my account, it would have been Duchess. Okay, and then finally the last one from Voids, I totally forgot which one it was. I think it's a solid one. I think it's Riho. Riho is very good against Hegemons if you still face those. It's all right, but Riho is an average champion in the sense of everything else. You can use her in clan boss, you can use her in arenas, especially for those hedgy teams, but everything else, Riho stands a little bit back. She's got good damage potential in terms of single target from this skill right here, since it applies all sorts of debuffs. You see them right here, all this big list of debuffs that she applies through this one skill. She does good single target damage through this. But overall, she's going to be used there as a support. She will not be game changing in the sense of helping you push through all content, since you know, the stun, which is very, very nice, does not work on bosses, so she won't have any control in there. She'll be there as a support where she'll be cleansing, applying the block debuffs, and also healing. She'll be there in that role. So if you're missing that, then you might be considering the Void shard pulls. But overall, the Void pool of champions has many good ones, and maybe this is not the one that you should be going for. By the way, this Black Friday deal sucks, so definitely wait for better ones. I highly recommend not getting this one. I doubt that the value of this one is any good. Yeah, that being said, if you are going to be buying packs and all that, just again, try BlueStacks out and get those points, because I've got 600 points. That's $6 basically of value, and I can even buy all these just because of BlueStacks. It's also an affiliate of the channel, so you help out me by just downloading the game through it, and you help yourself out with free stuff. And I also just did my platinum prize, and I got some free points for my account. That's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys soon. See ya.